Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the black and yellow brand, and it feels so damn good to say those words. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to NXT, and we want to send a special shout out to our latest subscriber, Henry in USC. There have been a few other subscribers, but unfortunately I haven't got the email, so I don't exactly know what your username is. So if you are watching this, be sure to leave a comment down below. And ladies and gentlemen, we are kicking things off here tonight on the inaugural episode of Season 2 of NXT with the man in charge, the new general manager of NXT, The Game, Triple H. Ladies and gentlemen, the last time we came your way, it was our last pay-per-view, which was NXT TakeOver The End. And that was a special event in and of itself. But now, we have a new man in charge. We have someone who's going to call the shots, make the matches. And that man, the King of Kings, the multi-time world heavyweight champion. And I can't think of a better man who could propel this brand forward going into the future. And I'm sure The Game has a couple of things he wants to get off his chest and let the NXT universe know. Wow. What a raucous ovation for the King of Kings. They love Triple H here in Birmingham. The King of Kings, The Game, Triple H. And he looks ready to kick the show off. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love NXT, if you love Universe Mode, if you love professional wrestling in general, be sure to click that like button. Subscribe for more content just like this, because we have much more content coming your way in the near future. You know, it took a while for the first episode to air, but we apologize about that. You know, experiencing just a few technical hiccups here and there, nothing serious. It looks like Triple H has something he wants to say. Yes, and as I mentioned, we do have our issues here and there. But how about this, ladies and gentlemen? For a first announcement, the King of Kings announcing we'll be crowning our first World Tag Team Champions. A tournament. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait for that to kick off. That is going to be something. Woo! A tournament to crown our first NXT World Tag Team Champions. Hell of a first announcement by The Game. I got a good feeling about the King of Kings being in charge, ladies and gentlemen. But going back to our first pay-per-view, as I mentioned, Kevin Owens was facing then NXT North American Champion Eric Young. Man, these two guys fought all around the ringside area. Ultimately, it would come down to Kevin Owens hitting one package pile driver, and that was enough for Mr. Wrestling to capture that NXT North American Champion. And Kevin Owens, the reign of Mr. Wrestling, has officially begun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are set to get our first bit of action underway here on the inaugural episode of NXT Season 2. And a young man who is making his return here to NXT. We have seen Oney Lorcan once before in the past. I do believe it was one match against Samoa Joe. And although he put up a good fighting effort, it was to no avail. The Samoan submission machine would ultimately topple the Boston Bruiser. Can Oney Lorcan rebound and look to get a first victory here tonight on NXT? And what a first victory would be the first episode, we want to start off with a bang. Only Lorcan looks ready. But he has a tough opponent here tonight. Mr. Wrestling himself, the North American champion, is in the building. Kevin Owens, and if you remember, not too long ago, Kevin Owens actually did defend his North American championship on a live event against Eric Young. And obviously he was successful. But tonight his opponent, Oney Lorcan, into a far cry. No disrespect intended. But Oney Lorcan is a far cry from Eric Young. Kevin Owens, sounds like he's getting a bit of a mixed reception here in Birmingham. Half are cheering him, half are booing him. I don't think Kevin really cares, if you know what I mean. Kevin did return a few months ago. We really didn't see Kevin Owens since our second pay-per-view, which was NXT TakeOver. And he returned right before our last pay-per-view. And no! Kevin Owens looked to taunt right in the face of Oney Lorcan, and I don't think that was a wise thing to do on the part of the Boston Bruiser, as Kevin Owens absolutely cleans the clock of Oney Lorcan with that super kick. Kevin Owens now on the advantage. He's just going to drive his fist right into the sides of the head, right into the temple. Oney Lorcan's got him up now in a fireman's carry position, drops him down with a gut buster, and a senton for good measure. KO now, first pinfall of the matchup. Only gets a 1 count though. Kevin now gonna pick Oney back to his feet, kick to the midsection, follows it up with a second one. And got him stunned in the corner, but Oney fights back. Oh. Oney looking to steal it. No. Oney gets a 1. And now it's Oney, who was on the offense. Side suplex, drops the North American champion. And Lorcan now. This is where you get that nickname, the Boston Bruiser. He would just fight and he would fight and he would fight until he can't fight no longer. And look at this modified triangle submission hold. I don't think it's going to be enough to make Kevin tap out this early on, but it could wear him down nonetheless, and Kevin fights out of it. Kevin now. Chop right there. Oh, look. Shot right there to the back. To him out electric chair position and spins him around. Powerbomb takes down Oney Lorcan. 2 count and no, near fall for Kevin Owens. Kevin now, and followed up with a punch. Sends Oney off into the ropes. Big back body drop. Takes down the Boston Bruiser. KO now going to bring Oney to a knee. He's going to bring him up and just drops Oney's side right across his knee and stomps one right in the midsection. And they're going to talk some trash. KO now. He looks to be in his wheelhouse. He looks to be where he can start showing that cockiness, where he can start showing that arrogance. He doesn't look to be too concerned about Oney Lorcan right now. KO now just gonna circle around Oney Lorcan. He doesn't look to be too concerned as he once again super kicks Oney's head right off of his shoulders. KO has him now. Fireman's carry. You know he wants it. F-Sing. Drops Oney Lorcan right in the center of the ring. And he wants Lorcan to his feet. You know what he wants. Kick to the midsection. He's got him. Package. Pile driver. You can count to 1,000. When KO hits that package pile driver, you ain't getting up. Kevin Owens gets the victory here on the inaugural episode of NXT. Kevin Owens. Oh man, he got that first win, that all-important first win here on NXT. The first matchup on the first episode of Season 2 of NXT. Kevin Owens looks to build momentum going into our first pay-per-view. And this was what did it. That package pile driver. All it takes is one. 1, 2, 3. And that was enough to put Oney Lorcan down. Kevin Owens is victorious here on the inaugural episode of NXT. And he doesn't look like it. And you know he's got to be happy about that. Kevin Owens is going to look to go forward, defend that NXT North American Championship. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the top 1% of NXT, EC3, is going to be in action as he looks to turn NXT into NX3. We haven't seen EC3 since NXT TakeOver Arrival, so it's been a good while since we've seen the top 1%. But you know he's going to be, just like Kevin Owens, going to look to get that win, that all-important win. EC3 in action. The top 1% is now in the NXT arena, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, it feels good to see EC3. We have not seen this man for a good while. It's been months since we've seen him. Way back since our third pay-per-view when he was in that no-holds-barred match with Pete Dunne. And we have not seen too much. I don't think he was on an NXT TV episode after that. I do believe that is the last time that we saw EC3. If I am wrong, please do correct me in the comments down below. And EC3 is going to be taking on a superstar making his debut here on the black and yellow brand. And a hell of a time to debut, I may say. First episode of NXT. This is the perfect time to make your debut. EC3 looks confident in his abilities. And when you're the top 1%, you have every right to be. EC3 getting showered with nothing but love here in Birmingham, Alabama. They love this man. EC3 looks ready to go here in our second contest. EC3 may be the top 1%, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is Adam Cole, baby. The Panama City Playboy is in NXT. What an ovation for the Panama City Playboy. As soon as that music hit, it was the loudest pop I have heard in a long while here at NXT. They love Adam Cole. I thought they loved EC3. I dare to say they may love Adam Cole just a little bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen this man in action, you are about to witness something that is special. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, this is Adam Cole looks ready to go in his debut match here in NXT. What a pop for the Panama City Playboy. He looks ready to go. The referee signals for the bell and we are underway. NXT chants already underway as Adam Cole sends EC3 into the corner. Oh, look at this. Adam Cole blows EC3 a kiss. As EC3 now rings the arm of Adam Cole. Checks the shoulder. He's going to ring on the shoulder. Takes Adam down to a knee. Now Adam Cole's shoulder. Oh, started to say it. Adam Cole's shoulder is being worked on. Curse of the commentator, EC3. Kick to the midsection of Adam Cole. Adam gets leveled with a big punch from EC3 right there. Adam Cole is looking for a... Adam Cole is trying to get into the mind of EC3. EC3 now sends Adam Cole. Shot right there, a cheap shot from Adam Cole. Adam Cole trying to get under the skin of EC3 and gets met with a jumping knee strike from Ethan Carter III. Big shot right there to the back of the head. And Cole now being leveled with punches and chops. Cole now, look at this. Old schoolboy, he's gonna look to steal it. Will he get it? And no. I don't think EC3 took too kindly to that. Adam Cole trying to steal it with the schoolboy. Adam Cole gonna blow another kiss to EC3. He's really trying to get under the skin of EC3. And Cole now gonna send Adam. Oh my Jesus! Good God! Adam Cole taunting away. I don't know if he could have got the pinfall right there. A pile driver just absolutely spiked the top 1% right into the canvas. And Carter now somehow back to his feet after that pile driver. And these two men are just going back and forth, strike after strike. Cole now sends EC3 off into the ropes. And oh! Just drops the top 1%. Cole now quickly into the cover. Will this be it right here? No. The EC3 had the ropes there. I don't think the referee saw that though. Luckily, EC3 kicked out at 2. Cole now gonna take a chance. He's on the second rope. He wants EC3 to his feet. And drop kick. No, nobody home. EC3 now gonna stop. And he's gonna wait for Adam Cole to get to his feet. And gets caught with another jumping knee strike and follows it up with an elbow strike. And EC3, look at this. You don't see this from him that very often. He takes a chance. Frog splash right to Adam Cole. Will this be it off the frog splash? No. Near fall for the top 1%. EC3 now gonna kick some dirt on Adam Cole. Both of these men, I dare say their egos play into the factor. I'm not sure what EC3 was looking for there. Super kick. And Adam Cole, straight jacket suplex. Will this be it? 2 count in. No. Not right now. Near fall for Adam Cole. And now it's Cole. Gonna go to the top rope. Gonna take a chance. Elbow drop right to the heart of EC3. Will this be it off the elbow drop? No, it will not. Cole now soaking in the adulation from the NXT universe. Kick to the neck section, follows up with a forearm strike. This barrage of strikes and kicks. And Carter, 1%er. Will this be it? Off the 1%er. EC3 is victorious. No, he is not. Oh my goodness. And Carter now gonna argue with the official. I don't know if he's gonna say if that was a slow counter or what's going on there, but it looked pretty decent to me. And now all of this is looking for a slam of some sort. Look at this old small package. Adam Cole, small package, no. Adam Cole nearly had Ethan off that small package. He's got him stunned in the corner now. Oh, look at this. He's gonna rake his face right across the top turnbuckle. It would be commentary if I wasn't messing up commentary. EC3 managed to get out of the way. Carter now. Look at this clothesline. The comeback is on, no. Adam Cole saw it coming. Looking for another small package. Will this be it? Carter got out of it the first time. Will he get out of it the second time? No, he won't. Adam Cole. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't a finishing maneuver. It wasn't a signature maneuver. It was 100% a pure wrestling maneuver, a small package. And Adam Cole is victorious here in his debut. Look at this. We thought that could have been it right there off the elbow drop. And this could have been it for EC3 off the 1%er. But Adam Cole would dig down deep. Ultimately, he would kick out. I believe this is going to be the first small package right here. EC3 managed to kick out of one small package, but he couldn't do it for a second one. Adam Cole is victorious here in his debut to the black and yellow brand. I expect big things from Adam Cole here in NXT. And well, what's going on here? Eric Young demanding he gets his North American title rematch. I don't know about being screwed at TakeOver. Well, ladies and gentlemen, blockbuster announcement. The first official match announced for NXT Redemption. Eric Young will be getting his North American Championship rematch. Well, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our next contest, the World Tag Team Tournament. As we get our first match underway, it's the Ascension taking on the Revival, and we haven't seen either of these tag teams. We haven't seen any of these tag teams, although we are familiar with them from them wrestling in other organizations. This is their first matchup here in NXT. And now it's the young man Dash Wilder going to take control of Victor. Oh my goodness. Listen to those strikes to the chest of Dash Wilder. And now Victor going to deliver a knee right to the back of Dash Wilder. Now it's Victor. Going to send Dash Wilder off into the ropes. Collision in the center of the ring right there. Dash Wilder now running forearm strike. And then I'm going to tag in Scott Dawson. Dawson now, Russian leg sweep. Takes down Victor of the Ascension. Victor's knee and driven right into the canvas. It looks like Scott Dawson is going to look to work over the legs of Victor and the Revival. Really a throwback to the old school style of tag team wrestling. Back to those NWA days. Oh. Victor now just dropped right across the knee of Dash Wilder. I don't think that's going to be enough to put away Victor. As he kicks out at one. Dash Wilder now on the offense. He's going to look to pick up Victor and just spiked him right into the canvas with that DDT. Dash now is looking for a look like a jawbreaker. Victor counters. Northern Light suplex from Victor and only gets a 1 count. Victor now there's a double axe handle right there to the face. Dash Wilder gonna send him to the corner. He's gonna tag in his partner Connor. Connor now gonna look to work over the arm of Dash Wilder. Suplex, delayed vertical suplex. Takes over Dash Wilder. And now Connor quickly into the cover. And that only gets a 1 count. Connor now, this is a big man. I stood next to him backstage earlier at catering, and he's just such a huge man. It's insane. He makes me feel so insignificant standing right by him. It's ridiculous. And Connor, similar to the match earlier, Dash had his foot on the bottom rope. I'm not sure the referee saw that. Otherwise, he wouldn't have carried on with that pinfall. Look at this, gonna try to steal it, gonna try to get a quick victory, and no. Scott Dawson, or Dash Wilder, excuse me. And Dash was looking for a cheap shot on Victor. Victor saw it coming. And Connor takes down Dash Wilder with a side suplex. And both of these teams, respectively, the Ascension going to look to hit the Fall of Man. The Revival going to look to hit the Shadow Machine. And now, look at this, just scrape his forearm right across the face of Connor. And that big beard of Connor, I don't think that's going to offer any protection. And now look at the referee's just going to stand by and let him do it. It's Dash Wilder takes the turnbuckle pad right off, exposing the steel. And now Scott Dawson going to deliver a couple of quick jabs. Going to be looking for a pile driver. No. Connor fights out of it with a back suplex. Or backdrop, excuse me. Now Dash Dawson is so complicated. Connor now has... Dawson takes him down with a superplex. Connor now quickly into the cover. Will this be it? Off the superplex, and no. Near fall for the Ascension as Connor now tags in Victor. Victor now going to immediately look to capitalize on the offense that Connor had going for him. He's got Dash Dawson. Oh my goodness. Their names are so similar. It's insane. And now Victor, I don't know. I'm going to question this. Victor going to go to the top rope, and it did not pay off at all. Victor looked to go at high risk, but he went to the corner where Dash Wilder was, and it did not pay off. Green Bay plunge off the top rope. Will this be it off the plunge for the Revival? No, it will not be. Dawson now gonna take down Victor and deliver a shot right there to the back of the neck. Dawson now gonna pick up Connor, oh my gosh, now I'm messing up the Ascension's names. Gonna pick up Victor. Dawson now. It looks like he's got a K-lock, but he didn't have it on for too long. As Victor now fights out, we're gonna send him back into the ropes and a collision right there in the center of the ring. And now Connor's gonna oh my lord. I'm telling you, it's the first episode. It would be my commentary if I wasn't messing up names or maneuvers or something. Connor now gonna tag in Victor. Gonna send Dawson off into the ropes, double axe handle. And now, double kick to the midsection of Scott Dawson. And a cheap shot from Victor to Dash Wilder. And an uppercut from Victor. Victor now gonna gonna bring him back and drop him down across the knee. Victor now gonna send Scott Dawson into his corner. Now once again gonna look to work over the arm of Scott Dawson. Kick to the midsection and a clubbing blow to the back. And it looked like it's faring very well for the Revival. Scott Dawson, he's back to his feet now. He counters. Was looking for a chop. Nobody home though. Scott Dawson telling Connor to come on if you're going to finish me, to finish me. And Connor is more than happy to oblige. Connor now going to send Scott Dawson into his corner as he looks right at his tag team partner. And he's picked him up, electric chair position, doomsday device. And Victor saying that's it. Victor now has him all STO take down Scott Dawson. Dash Wilder trying to mount some sort of comeback, trying to buy his tag team partner some sort of amount of time, but it's to no avail. The Ascension are just overpowering them. Tag in. Here comes Connor. He's going to toss him across the ring. We know what's coming. Here comes the fall of man. Academic, you can count to 1,000 and it's going to be enough. And the Ascension pick up the win. The Ascension advance in the tag team tournament. And ladies and gentlemen, this, I wouldn't even say this was 50-50. I say this is more 75-25. The Ascension really dominated majority of this match. The Revival, they put up a good fight, but to no avail. It was the Ascension with the fall of man that put away the Revival. And the Ascension are moving along to the semifinals. I don't know, this may be one team that you're going to have to keep your eye on, ladies and gentlemen. As we see the updated brackets now, I don't know. We've got some good teams in the play, but the Ascension may be the ones to look out for. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not going to play favorites, but the other tag teams, they may have to look out. The Ascension advance in the tag team tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Nevertheless, though, the tag team tournament is going to continue right here on this show next week as the Colognes, Primo and Epico, are going to look to take on and defeat the War Raiders, formerly known as the War Machine. I don't know. Best wishes to you, gentlemen, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, the tag team tournament is going to continue. Be sure to stay tuned to the channel. The tag team tournament continues. Nevertheless, it is time for your main event here as Dolph Ziggler I started to say Dolph Ziggler.
To the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Well, before I was so rudely interrupted by JoJo, who hasn't said a word all night, a new look for Dolph Ziggler. This doesn't look like the same Dolph Ziggler that we saw last season. I don't know, he doesn't look like the same show-off that we saw last time. And nevertheless, he's gonna have one hell of a mountain to climb. Old Dolph Ziggler, new Dolph Ziggler, it doesn't really matter. Dolph, best of luck to you, man. Because your opponent here tonight is the undefeated NXT champion, the Dutch Destroyer. He has been coined as he once again rises Aleister Black as we hand it over to JoJo.
And his opponent from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, the NXT champion, Aleister Black.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man debuted at our second pay-per-view NXT TakeOver. He has been undefeated, never pinned, never submitted, and at our last pay-per-view NXT TakeOver The End, he defeated and ended the reign of the phenomenal AJ Styles, becoming the only second ever NXT champion. Aleister Black, I don't know who's going to be able to stop this man. If AJ Styles couldn't do it, if Tommaso Ciampa couldn't do it, if Pete Dunne couldn't do it, I don't know. Dolph, it's not looking too good for you, man. Aleister Black, though, he looks ready to get the main event underway. Dolph Ziggler, Aleister Black. We are underway, main event time. Here we go. Dolph Ziggler, I don't think that's that's not gonna be the best strategy going forward as Aleister Black putting that striking display for the whole world to see. Dolph Ziggler now. Oh my goodness, this is not going to be good. I was looking for a Revolution knee strike, and Dolph Ziggler now takes down Aleister Black. Almost an amateur wrestling takedown. Dolph Ziggler now going to bring Aleister Black back to his feet, and oh, speaking of amateur wrestling takedowns, Dolph Ziggler going to look to put that amateur wrestling background with good use. All-state champion from Kent State. All-state champion? Does that even make sense? Nevertheless, jumping elbow strike from Dolph Ziggler, who goes quickly into the cover. First pinfall of the matchup, and that's not even going to get a one count for the show-off Dolph Ziggler. As Dolph now delivers a couple of punches. Oh, that kick had virtually no effect on Aleister Black, who just shoves Dolph Ziggler back in a knee strike. Checks the jaw of Dolph Ziggler. And now Aleister Black gonna take a seat, but that was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. Dolph Ziggler, the wily veteran. He's been in the wrestling game for a lot of years. Oh, look at this striking combination. That kickboxing background of Aleister Black being put to good use. Look at this face wash. Black's on the move. Oh! Face washes Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler now being brought back to his feet. Look at these kicks. Oh, catches the lead. Oh my goodness. He caught the first one. He couldn't catch the second one. Black now has him. The side headlock. Black now going to take a chance. Going to go to the top rope. Will this pay off? Moonsault. No. Double knees catches Aleister Black in the midsection. Dolph Ziggler has a neck breaker. Takes down the Dutch Destroyer. Ziggler has him. Oh, snapmare. Ziggler now, single leg Boston Crab. Is Aleister Black gonna submit? Will Dolph Ziggler be the first man to ever make Aleister Black lose a matchup? What a hell of a win that would be. Not only would it be the first loss for Aleister Black, but it would be via submission as Aleister Black kicks Dolph Ziggler away. And a kick, oh my gosh, that rocked Dolph Ziggler and it took him down to a knee. Off the cutter right there for Aleister Black. Referee down with a pinfall off the cutter. Near fall for the NXT champion. Aleister Black now. He's got the momentum in his favor. Kick to the midsection. No, Dolph Ziggler deliver a couple of punches. Dolph Ziggler kick to the midsection of his zone. Follows it up with another neck breaker. And Dolph now looks like he's talking some trash. This is a new Dolph Ziggler. Oh my goodness, what a DDT. Jumping DDT off the DDT and no. 3 times back to back I said DDT. Dolph Ziggler now going to look to deliver another elbow drop, and it connects. Trademark Dolph Ziggler right there. Off the elbow drop, and no. Near fall for the show off. Dolph now brings the champ back to his feet. Oh, brutal reckoning neck breaker. Dolph Ziggler seems to be very fond of the neck breaker here tonight. As he goes to the second rope. Dolph now drop kick. No water in the pool for the show off. Oh, and a kick right behind the ear. Dolph Ziggler. Now being measured by Aleister Black. Black Mass. Oh my goodness, nobody kicks out of the Black Mass, and it is over. Dolph Ziggler, he put up a hell of a good fight. But it was to no avail. The NXT champion reigns supreme here tonight. Dolph Ziggler, give him his due. But he joins the list of people who have fallen to Aleister Black. Aleister Black, that's why he is the NXT champion.
Here is your winner, Aleister Black.
As the NXT arena fades to black once again, Aleister Black takes his seat and revels in his victory. Hold on a second. Black looks like he has something he wants to say. It appears the NXT champion is going to speak for the first time. I wonder what the champ has to say, and what the hell is this about? Well, that is the music of Austin Aries, and whoa, hey, turn around, get back to the ring, and oh, son of a Austin Aries with a low blow. That no good son of a came through the crowd. Austin Aries attacks Aleister Black with a low blow and then delivers a brain buster. And now he's gonna go to the top rope. 450 splash. What the hell is this about? We've seen these attacks perpetrated by Austin Aries on Cesaro in the past. But what is this about? It looks like Austin Aries, that no good rotten son of a